The most expensive mistake you make isn't big purchases. It's pretending $20 doesn't matter. Not because $20 is a lot of money, but because of what ignoring it teaches you. This isn't about being cheap. It's about understanding how people slowly lose control without noticing. Most people think financial failure comes from one bad decision: a bad car loan, a bad relationship, a bad year. That's comforting, because it means you can blame one moment, but the truth is much quieter. Most people don't fall off a cliff financially. They bleed out slowly, and it usually starts with one phrase. It's only $20. That phrase sounds harmless. Responsible, even. Because $20 feels small compared to rent, small compared to a car payment, small compared to what you wish you were making. But repetition doesn't care about size. $20 repeated becomes a habit. Habits become identity. And identity becomes destiny. Nobody ever taught you to track leaks. They taught you to track bills. Bills feel serious. Leaks feel optional. That distinction ruins people. Most $20 spending isn't about enjoyment. It's about relief. Food apps. Convenience fees. Subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. Not because you're irresponsible. Because you're tired. The system doesn't sell products first. It sells relief. And relief feels earned. But relief doesn't move you forward. It keeps you functional enough to go back tomorrow. Here's the absurd part. They'll approve you for a $700 car payment, but not a $500 emergency. That's not an accident. That tells you exactly what the system values. The system doesn't need you broke. It needs you comfortable enough to stop fighting. That's why everything is sliced into small, painless charges. 10 here. 20 there. Monthly instead of upfront. Because big pain triggers resistance. Small pain creates. That's why raises rarely change your life. If raises fix this, nobody would still be struggling. But every increase in income is met with an increase in friction. You feel temporarily less stressed, and that feeling disappears. There was a point where I realized something uncomfortable. When I said it's only $20, what I really meant was, I don't feel like paying attention right now. That's not a money problem. That's an attention problem. Because money doesn't disappear. It flows in the direction you stop watching. Here's another one. They'll give you a credit card with a $10,000 limit, but no instructions on how not to ruin your life with it. Again, not accidental. This is where the mindset split happens. A struggling mindset asks, can I afford this? A wealth-building mindset asks, what does this delay? That question changes everything, because every $20 does one of two things. It either buys relief now, or it buys options later. You don't need to be rich to make that choice. You need awareness. Ownership feels boring at first. Consumption feels good immediately. That's why most people never cross the gap. Ownership delays pleasure. Consumption anesthetizes discomfort, and the system rewards the anesthetized. You don't feel broke. You feel contained. Contained is profitable. Here's one more truth. Most financial advice assumes you already have money, which is a strange requirement. For needing financial advice, this isn't about cutting joy. It's about adding friction. Friction creates intention. You don't need to say no to everything. You need to stop saying yes automatically. Track the leaks, not to punish yourself, but to regain control. Because control compounds faster than income. $20 isn't small, it's directional. You're voting for comfort. Every time you respect it, you're voting for discomfort is temporary. Being stuck is permanent. If this made you uncomfortable, good. That's the old programming pushing back. Subscribe, because comfort won't save you, but aware. If this helped you think differently, like the video and subscribe.